This is about Noah Kahan.
Yeah.
This is not about...
This is the Pendulum of Pop. I'm Abigail.
I'm Ariana.
And we are here to do music reactions, pop culture commentary, etc., etc., etc.
Introduce Abigail to Noah Kahan. We're going to do Stick Season since the Stick Season will all be here forever, and forever are really long. We're going to do the original 14 songs from the album from 2022. Oh, I'm so excited.
Wait, is there...
I hope you know that this is absolutely nothing like your...
I dabble in folk.
Okay.
I dabble.
Fair enough.
I'm not like...
No. I'm so excited for you to hear this. A little nervous, admittedly. I'm a little nervous.
Why?
Because there's no like, oh, this is a dance song,
Do you know? Think that's all I have in me?
I know that's your favorite. I know that's what fuels you.
I'm multifaceted.
Okay.
Oh, she calls me back. So, contact. I have a lot of issues with men. So that is part of the reason why I don't really listen to male artists or engage with like media made by men for men. But also, there are particular songs on this album that I wouldn't like passively listen to just because I don't want to say it's triggering, but like...
It's okay. And the last song he talks about his therapy, so we can all talk about our therapy.
We don't have enough time for that. Yes. Everywhere, Everything. I also know that.
Oh,
but
that's just because
I know
Gracie,
the original,
right?
And I know the one with Gracie.
Oh, okay. I'm sick as my... Never mind. I will not give anything away. Wait, did I miss one? I missed one because you were...
You missed
wow.
two.
Well, you were scrolling and then I just keep looking up and... Okay. Oh.
I've listened to, obviously, like, Stick Season just because, like, you listen to it, your kids listen to it. I know She Calls Me Back for emo reasons. I also know Everywhere, Everything. Other than that, I haven't heard anything. I would never actively like choose a Noah Kahan song to listen to. Sorry, I just am a pop princess.
Okay, and we're going to listen to the lyrics. We're going to absorb this as a project. I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
I almost feel like I need like headphones.
We will get there.
I want to hear all the instruments.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, song number 1.
Northern Attitude. Okay.
Breathing in, breathing out. The routine.
Do you know what
It's just about life.
Does it mean?
It hits so hard.
It sounds, and this is a good thing, it's not a negative thing, but it sounds like that song that's in all the Subaru commercials. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. I'll play a little clip of it here.
I'm glad I don't know, because I was
It's giving Outback, it's giving we're going camping in all the right ways. Giving Subaru Outback.
You're saying this, like, you visited me in Rhode Island, right?
Yeah. Do you want me to pause?
It's giving New England. It's not giving Outback.
I didn't mean Outback, Australia. This is what I meant. Oh. Yeah, I like that.
You'll find, yeah, very me. Yes, you'll see. I just like there are a lot of.
Continue.
There's just a lot of like similarities to like us growing up because we don't live in New England, but like we lived in northern Washington.
Similar latitude.
So yes, so like some of the one-liners in here like feel very familiar, feel very comfortable.
Seasonal depression, who?
Yes.
Like
Okay, go ahead.
Get lost. Build a boat. Build a life. You lose your kids.
I like build a boat, build a life.
Settle down. Feeling lost. Getting stoned. And kicking rocks.
I'm getting that. What?
I was gonna say this is a little fun circa 2011. Do you know that Jack Antonoff is in Fun?
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Just this part.
Just in general, it's giving very like realist.
Yeah. Oh god. Yes. The lyrics skit.
To get too close, and I'm not how you hoped. Fuck if another attitude, oh, I was raised out in the cold. If the sun don't
Pay
shine
attention.
till the summertime, fuck if another attitude, oh, I was raised on the line.
Oh,
I liked all of it. I did enjoy the music. The
It's-
lyrics are the best part for me.
it's very not conventional. Pop song anyway.
It's very honest in its production.
That is this entire album.
And it's very like my instinct is that I want the vocals stacked, but I know that's not what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the bridge,
Yeah.
and at the end of it, I'm sure the live versions when he does it, I'm sure there's like a lot more to it sonically.
Yeah.
Coming soon. I already know that I'm gonna like that more than Stick Season, but just like no,
No, it's okay. You don't have to explain.
I let's listen to Stick Season and then I'll give mine.
No, I
love the concept. I relate to the concept.
yeah, it's the vibe of the whole album. It was a great opener.
It didn't like hit me in the gut. Maybe that will come with time. Does this song ever
It's-
hit you in the gut?
No,
It is what it is.
not me. Anyway,
Okay.
it's not like my favorite on the album. I think it's a very good first track that like introduces you to this is the vibe of the album.
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. It's some heavy shit.
Yeah.
That it is what it is. Here's all our cool instrumentals. Here's some of Noah's sick vocals isolated in the middle. Like it just gives you a full picture of like this is what this album's gonna be. And
Yeah.
it is great.
I think it's for
It's
someone
what
who
it
doesn't know
is.
anything about him or his music, I do think it was a good first intro to it. I do feel like I learned a lot about this album conceptually and
Mhm.
about him as an artist just through that song. So
that's very fair. Yeah.
I did enjoy
Okay.
that.
Cool. Stick Season, one of my favorite songs of all time.
I like the music of
attention
this
to the
better.
lyrics.
That was more than all the miles combined. You must have had yourself a change. It's the season of the sticks, and I saw your mom. She forgot that I exist. It's night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose. Now you're tired tracks and one pair of shoes, and I'm split in half. That I would have to lose.
Is that not like the saddest shit?
I'm
thought if I find something good and all my bad, that I could get out the darkness I inherited from dad. No, I am no longer funny, cause I missed the way you laughed. Once called me forever, now you still can't call me back. And I love Vermont, but it's the season of the sticks, and I one pair of shoes, and I'm split half that I don't have to lose.
it's a great single.
The banjo.
It's a crowd pleaser. I wish the music.
Saw your mom, she forgot that I existed, and she did not lose. Now you're tired tracks.
I like that lyric.
Yes.
Shoes, and I'm split in half. That I have to.
I dream each night of some version of you that I might not have, but I did not lose.
Yeah,
Cuts so deep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I do love it as a single. Sweet Caroline. It's just like when that song comes on, everybody knows it. Everybody like can collectively like enjoy it. It's a very like community driven song. It
Was
sounds
this a
like
big radio hit?
this.
Well, I don't listen
Yeah.
to like.
I caught on to the melody by the second chorus.
I knew it was a single, but like I didn't know how popular
No,
it was because I don't pay attention to like
It's insanely.
Billboard.
Yeah, it was up
Okay.
there. I'm pretty
Sweet.
sure this whole album spent a lot of time up there.
Good.
But this
As
song
it should.
specifically spent a lot of time up there. Commercially, it's this one. It's Stick Season. But personally, I think it's Attitude.
He's a singer-songwriter. He has so many good lyrics just jam-packed into this album.
I just got sick of it before I even knew it. But
Fair enough.
it is a good song. Like
Mhm.
I would also rather hear this than like a Drake.
Wait a second.
What?
I don't even know your opinions on Drake. Or like, do you even like?
Well,
how
he's a man,
far
first
in-
of all.
Never mind. All right, play the next track. We'll talk about Drake another time.
Oh, yes.
All My Love Is Next.
Okay, this is giving Tangled.
Oh, this is so good. Oh, the mandolin.
How have things been, my love? Now that you mention
They're all
our
sad.
folks that do retrograde, we shake the frame of your car. Now I know your name, but that we are. It's all okay. There ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love. You got all my love. I'm still fish 30 feet from where your parents live.
Why am I crying?
I teared up also.
And I look so confident, babe, I swear I was scared to death.
Yeah, this one's a lot.
My hands gripped the wheel, I smile still.
I'm gonna cry a lot with this album. Like,
yes. I like, yeah.
It's all okay. There ain't a drop of bad blood. It's all my love.
Oh, I love how it ends. I just love everything about that song.
so it stopped right before my commentary of All My Love. And my main points was that was my favorite vocal performance so far. Also my favorite lyrically so far. That
It was
was,
so
yeah,
good.
just my favorite all around. We listened to She Calls Me Back as well. I thought I knew that song more than I do. My brain is just like blanking on this song. Like,
Okay.
is that a trauma response?
So he says, everything's all right when she calls me back. But that's right after the line where he says we're two parallel lines, which means like the trajectories of their lives are not crossing. They are,
Still, she calls me.
that's how it ends. That's the only time where it says she calls me back sentence instead of everything's all right when she calls me back. So if he's also saying we're two parallel lines, I'm thinking everything's not all right.
Yeah.
She doesn't call him back. He misses
Yeah.
it. Just the two parallel lines.
So I have a
Mine
journal
is-
entry and I resonate very heavily with that. Just the like idea that kind of like the opposite of invisible string, how like you can be so close and then so far and then you might cross. Like I love that concept just as like, yeah, it just resonates a lot with me. So I did like, love that line. That didn't hit as hard as I thought it would.
He's got that
Emotionally.
like upbeat thing going with this.
Yeah, this
depressing-
one's the duality of that is very interesting.
Yes.
Think I would actually like this a lot more if it was more stripped back,
Interesting.
which is
yeah.
the opposite
It's like,
of what I would
um,
normally like. But I think this song calls for it.
I think it's interesting that he says like it kind of gets like a bit like aggressive where he says I still dial and then he gives the majority of the numbers of an actual phone number. I think he just left one number off. And like if you listen to the progression, it gets like a little more intense and aggressive. And then he says, I still dial, and then he says whatever number. Like that's just interesting. Like the cadence of the song. It's like it doesn't sound as like sad. It sounds just a little like, I don't know, annoyed. That's not the right word. It just sounds
Frustrating?
Yes, that's the word.
Like-
frustrating.
Like it's building.
which makes sense with the two parallel lines. Like, I don't know. I liked the vibe. I liked
So why does it end on this? Still, she calls me.
Maybe she about to call him after he released the track because he released her phone number. I have no idea.
Or that's just his brain wanting it so bad that he's,
Oh,
you know?
I don't know, man. All right,
I don't know.
what's next?
Next is Come Over.
Business circles in your interest and back to the profit each time that we speak. Don't you know there's a coffin buried under the garden instead of come over.
Ooh. Yeah.
Come over.
There's like a little bit of Fry in his voice.
In the process of clearing out cobwebs, I was taking the wrong meds. Feels good to be sad, and my house is just barely big enough for my family, but it feels like the under the garden was there when we got here. We'll be there when we leave.
That was, I wish it was longer.
The vocals.
This vocal performance tops All My Love for sure. The verses, that's so good. Like, that is very up my alley.
I don't really have
You don't
any
know.
idea what type of music like moves you. So this is very interesting.
Maybe I expected more from the bridge. I don't know. I'll have
Fair
to
enough.
listen to it again, but I do like this. All My Love and then this are my
Okay,
top two
cool.
so far.
All right,
I appreciate it. I would listen to this one again.
new perspective.
Ooh. That's what I've been waiting for.
Tension death, the sick kids in there. This town's for the record now. The intersection got a target, and they're calling it downtown.
Yeah. Miley Stewart Summer. Blue jeans. Sorry.
Your word, and now I can't pronounce it. Nothing so sure that drop on.
That's very Nile, how it's layered.
Ah,
He does that a lot. Not that I listen to his solo music.
Paper bags drift wherever the wind blows down. The intersection got tired.
Is it this down? Is that a Nile song?
You can talk of your new perspective now. Shut it in the car and drag it back down.
I didn't either. I only know a couple songs. I love this music.
And drag it back down.
do you see why Slim Pickens got me like moving?
Yeah.
Just
You're a country girl. You have been since day one.
If
If we want to go there.
I love how this ends.
Yeah.
The distortion. It's not doing it anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, distorted vocals. Like it's so kind of like unexpected, but it like kind
I
of
lo-
brings it all full circle. Oh,
Yeah.
love that one. This whole freaking album kind of feels like he has so much love and so much pride of his where he grew up, but it also like a handful of the songs talk about someone who left. I think this album is his duality of loving where he's from and wanting to experience the world. And I think it's just a really beautiful composition of all of those feelings.
I'll be honest, I don't understand what he's saying in the chorus. He's saying he doesn't want that urbanization.
Well, no, he's
Or
saying
he misses the old.
I think he's saying since this person left, everything is changing. It's the same, but it's changing. Here's the things that are new, you know, and you're going to come back with a new perspective because you've been gone. You've been out. You left, you know, and coming
for those growing pains.
Or just, you know, I think he's just noting all the things that have changed since they were last there. I don't think it has to be like...
That one's going to take a couple, it's going to take a lot of listens, but that one was my favorite music so far. I think it'll grow on me lyrically once I understand it. But that was my choice between that and Come Over. Vocally, Come Over is better, but I like the production.
You like the dancey
one.
bops. And this is a little more up your alley, musically, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready. I do know this song, and I do love it.
Love this song.
That's a pullback. I'm looking for a song.
You need to pay attention
I know this song.
to the lyrics. Do you have you ever read the lyrics as you listened?
Yes,
Because that's
I have. For this song, yes, I have.
Okay, what are we playing?
It's a song by Phineas.
How old is it? Because
Till Forever Falls Apart. Have you ever heard it?
I know that.
I love this song.
If the tide takes California, I'm so glad I got to hold
It's
ya.
similar sonically.
And if the sky falls,
2021.
Okay, so that came
sorry.
out right before
you were all mine.
60. You don't have to start it over.
I just want to talk.
Talk! No, pause it! Stop! What are you doing? If you need to talk, talk.
This is the verse Gracie sings.
Yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't an additional.
Nope.
Not that that takes away. I just wasn't sure.
Oh,
Yeah, that vocal. I've never heard that before in a listen through. I'll say that.
Oh, I've never noticed that at the end before. I love that. They're having a lot of fun with distortion in very random places, and it works so well.
I love that concept of like nature reclaiming,
Yeah.
and I love that transcends. That's insane. Lyrically, I really, really enjoy this song. I do enjoy the production. I think it holds up to the subject matter. I do listen to the version with Gracie. I don't know if I would listen to just this version.
Oh, yeah,
the one
me either.
without her.
No, I
Okay. But
don't know what it is, them together.
It was such a good choice. I don't know when it came out, but I feel like it came out at the right time.
At the right time, yes.
At the right time, literally in time.
Yeah.
What? Do you have any
I
notes
just
before
no,
we play it?
No, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You had a note.
I
Just say it.
just don't think it's gonna hit you.
Oh, I'll see about that.
You said you said
Drums. Yeah.
you said my heart has changed and my soul has changed and my that I didn't think to ask you where you gone. Honey, come over. It's yours if you want it. We're just glad you could visit.
I liked that so much more than Everywhere, Everything.
Really?
Whatever that song's called.
Should I close your window? Like, are your neighbors? We're just blasting music at 10 p.m.
Yeah, you can
Like, I
close
feel
my
kind of
window.
bad.
Move the disco ball.
I will go do that.
Oh, I was gonna put the disco ball in frame. That was incredible. The vocals, I really liked that it was stripped back. But then it brought the drama when it like made sense to. I enjoyed it lyrically. I loved the storytelling. I loved how it like kind of came full circle at the end. It's very Ed. Do you know that song?
No, I
Okay.
don't.
That's okay.
Double with Ed Sheeran.
That's okay. That's okay. I liked that a lot. That's funny that you think
I
it
just
wasn't gonna hit.
I'm not sure what life experiences you've had.
I mean, not that, but but I can still.
I just like I had no idea.
Appreciate where
Yeah,
like
it's
the
good.
different
It's
perspectives.
that's one that like I love this song, but like I don't listen to it a lot because it's so heavy.
I feel like I would listen to this a lot, actually. Of everything on the album so far, I low key feel like this would be. I'm sitting at the beach at sunset and I'm journaling. This is what I'm listening to. There are many things you don't know about me. Strawberry wine. Oh.
Darling, speak to me, but don't you say a word. I'm in love with every song you've ever heard. Your head on my shoulder. Strawberry wine, all the time we used to have those things I miss.
change of the time and the tempo.
You, darling.
I want more. Give me a bridge. What?
I think it's supposed to be.
Oh, it's not. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Interesting.
I think it's supposed to feel
Well,
like
no, that's the point. It's supposed to feel empty as fuck.
like not enough, like too
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
I love this one. Oh, I forgot. Wow. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like, it's just him there. But like, he has himself, which is,
I don't know why.
that whistle is very comforting.
Yeah.
That it's like, yeah, okay, this is all it is, but it's still something. It's not nothing. It might feel like nothing, but it's not. That was very interesting. So in the last one, Orange Juice, she drove past the grave and didn't bury the bones.
Mm-hmm.
So like crash happened and she left. She didn't pick up the pieces. She just ooh.
We're doing some
ASMR.
ASMR here. Look at
Do you also get that?
yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 tracks in here that reference the bones.
Yeah.
So
Because yes, obviously that was in this song, but like, so I take that as just like the decomposing of whatever relationship this was, and like that's all that's physically left of whatever that was, and she's way gone. That was really interesting that I thought the song was over because it had the like end of the lyrics thing. And then I'm like, oh, there's another 45 seconds. Arguably the best 45 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
The whistle at the end is very, I liked that a lot. But also, if I was empty space, you were a formless shape. Like, that's, you don't need to conform to her, is what I get from that. Like, you don't have to just be a space for someone else to come in and make shape of. White space matters. You need white space in design. You need white space, like, sorry, white space matters.
I understand, yes.
Yeah.
I read that line like, if I was empty space, I read that like him saying, if I was nothing and you were literally anything at all, we fit.
We're saying the same thing.
Okay.
We're saying the same thing.
Growing sideways.
So I took my medication and I poured my trauma out on some sad-eyed middle-aged man's overpriced no leather couch. Keep the bad shit in my liver and the rest around my heart. I'm still angry at my parents for what their parents did to them, but it's a start.
Oh, I love this one.
But I ignore things and I move sideways until I forget what I felt in the first place. 'Cause everyone's growing and everyone's healthy. I'm terrified that I might never have met me. Oh, if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll try. I guess I'll try. Oh, if all my time was wasted,
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'll watch it go. It's better to die young than feel it all. I guess I'll try.
Whoa.
Friggin' free train.
Okay, tell me why.
Introspective look at your own life, and you're seeing everyone else around you, and it looks like everyone's like doing great. Everyone's growing forward. Everyone's growing up, developing. Like everyone looks like they're taking care of themselves. Everyone looks, because that's what you see. Like on social media, you see the best of, you see the highlight reel.
Yeah.
And then you look at yourself and you can see everything. And it's like, I feel like I'm just moving sideways and everyone else is moving forwards. And like, he's clearly abusing something. If he's keeping the bad shit in his liver, he's saying,
I'd rather be numb than feel.
yes, saying, where is it? I'm terrified that I might never have met me is like,
Yeah, what do you get out of that?
he's just trying to survive. He's literally like out here fucking in the trenches trying to survive. I feel like this song is about being in such a state of like
Red?
survival that you don't get to experience the like calmness and the peace that it takes to like really get to know yourself.
Yes.
I feel like he doesn't have the time because he's just trying to get through it. If that makes sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I think this song would hit me very differently at different parts of my life because I am at a point where I have to remind myself like literally every single day that the only way out is through.
Mm-hmm.
So conceptually at this time in my life, I don't really resonate with the message, but that does not take away any of it. I have also like been in places like this, but it is just like it's been a long time since I have. If my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. Like,
so fresh out of grad school and just not really taking care of myself.
Yeah.
And just being stressed every day like that. I used to tell myself like I thrive on the chaos. Like I can do it. Like because that's like the environment that I work best in. It's not.
Also, that's just what like, we're told.
That's what I told myself to get through it. That's what this song feels like. What is he telling himself? What is he doing to like, just make it through, just make it through, just survive. And like where if my engine works perfect on empty, I guess I'll drive. Like that is just
like I don't need to make a change because.
Yeah,
exactly. But that's what's so conflicting about this.
It's easy to not.
Yeah. Well, no.
Well, I mean, it's you trade. You trade
100%.
And I think this song very much addresses that.
It's like it's not only addressing it, it's like sinking into it and being like,
And just
okay.
admitting that that's the decision you're making.
It is a conscious decision though.
Yeah.
And I think that is worth noting. This is an interesting one.
I think this hits me so hard because I've been in both places. I've been in the trenches in this, and I've also been taking care of myself.
Can I
I've
ask
been
you a
in
personal
very
question?
different places in life, and this song just hits always. It depends. What is
Are
it?
you currently taking an SSRI?
No, I am not.
Because I think that has a lot to do with my reaction to this specific song. Because that puts me on such a baseline of I can do this, I'm alive, I have a purpose,
Mm-hmm.
that prevents me from putting myself in the shoes of this song again. Like it prevents me from taking this all in as it is.
Yeah.
Because I guess in a relatively rigid place where like I cannot let myself go back to anything close to this because I have to focus on healing, unlearning and relearning. I'll have
It's
to
a lot.
revisit.
It's a lot. It is.
But I just have a really interesting digestion of it because of the chemical state of my brain.
All right.
Sailing away to a place I'm afraid of. The dawn isn't here. Collect every dream in these old empty pockets and hope that I'll need them someday. But the wreckage of you I no longer reside in, and the bridges have long since been burned.
It almost sounds like a string, but it's vocal.
I'm leaving this town and I'm changing my address. I know that you come if you want. It's not Halloween, but the ghost you dressed up as sure knows how to haunt.
Damn.
Yes, it knows how to haunt.
Yeah.
Oh, the composition is so good.
What does that mean?
The just everything together. The music, his vocals, the backing track, the production.
Yeah.
Song for the grace of each
That's
one.
that second reference.
I'm losing myself in the tiniest objects. I'm seeing
it was very Celtic.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is really good. It's very whimsical, even though it's the opposite.
Super high piano.
Where do you hear high piano?
Is that not what's going? Do, 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 do. Do you not hear that?
No.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
That was really good.
How are these
love
next?
that concept.
Yeah.
Because it's so true. There's nothing you can do about it. You can go literally every corner of the world. You can try to escape your whole life, and you can't. I would love to take more time with this song because it is so layered. I love how, like I said, it sounds like whimsy, but having the name literally be Halloween is such an interesting contrast. I liked that a lot. And also, like, the layering, stacking in the vocals. I'm always here for that. I always will be here for that.
That's my favorite music track on the whole album.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd have to listen to New Perspective and then that, because I think those are similar. I don't know what wins Strawberry Wine and Growing Sideways.
Oh, that's an easy one for me. I've had a lot more time with the album.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yes. This one, just warning. Never mind. No warnings.
No.
It's just, this is the New England song. Homesick.
Are you bored yet? The weather ain't been bad if you're in a masochistic bullshit. That makes a lot of sense. This place is such great motivation.
Whoa. The tempo's whoa. Not what I was expecting.
It's so good.
Almost teenage angsty.
Yeah.
I like that change. This is an interesting
It's so
one.
good. Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
This would be in a coming of age movie for sure, if it hasn't been already. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
bop.
mean because I grew up in
I'm
New
mean
England.
because I
What
grew
does
up
that
in New
mean?
England. You
I'm
have not
mean.
lived in New England, so
I thought everybody was supposed to be nice. What do you mean I'm mean?
it's
Like a New York state of mind where it's like
Kind of.
destination is
Kind
all
of.
that matters. Can you explain
It's like an
for the rest of
attitude.
the
I don't
planktons?
northern attitude. People there aren't okay. So we're from Washington, right? So like people here are nice.
Can you take this out?
Is that the thing? Like people are like
Nice?
nice to your face, but they're not like genuinely kind or anything.
Oh, okay, but on the
In
East
New England,
Coast,
they are very blunt, but they are
they're-
so kind.
yes,
Like it, but they will be very blunt.
okay,
to
that
you.
makes
So,
sense.
like,
That makes sense.
It comes across to people who aren't from there, or like if you go visit somewhere else and you've never left, like it comes across as kind of like harsh. Yeah. Well, I mean, New England covers again because you haven't lived in New
13
England,
colonies, right? That's what New England is.
Don't take me into fucking history
No, I'm
class.
saying isn't that
Was it? I don't know, dude, bro. I haven't
okay? What is New England to you?
that whole like
Little
area.
peninsula.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's thinking about Vermont.
Couldn't tell you where that is.
Oh my God.
Where is
Okay.
Vermont?
Man, this song like
This is
hit so hard after I left New England. Like actually makes me like homesick for being back there. It just
I think that song is really good for like public spaces. A lot of people can relate to this song, I think. Like it's not it's not a pop hit by any means, but
Mhm.
it is easy to digest,
yeah.
maybe.
Having your hometown be somewhere that like kind of sucks. You know, it's dark when you're up north. It's super dark. No one really leaves your small hometown, you know? I would leave if only I could find a reason. He clearly hasn't found a reason, you know?
I got
He's-
dreams, but I can't make myself believe them. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I'll die in the house that I grew up in. I'm homesick. He's saying it is what it is, you know?
Spend the rest of my life with what could have been. I think what's hard for me, it's hard for me to relate to because I'm insane. Like how stagnant he's describing this life and also in Going Sideways. It's this is reality and I'm okay with it and I'm actually gonna lean into it. I'm the complete opposite of that. So
Yeah,
that's
no,
why
that's
I
very
don't
understandable.
resonate. But
That could also transcend into you being a pop princess and me like loving all of those super sad, depressing hits or like the ones that fuel me. That could also be translating into why this album is so important to me and so special to me and why like some things are just like not clicking at all for you because like I like the ones that are like I don't know. I like the emotion in it. And even though it's like not self-deprecating, but like sort of like
kinda, you're sitting in it.
yes,
And
sitting
that
in it. Yeah.
it's like a bath.
Yeah.
You're soaking in it.
Yeah. I like listening to people talk about their experiences of sitting in it, I guess. Because those are all my favorite Taylor songs. Those are my favorite Gracie songs.
I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know.
I don't enjoy sitting in it. I'm a Pisces, okay? I'm gonna sit as long as I get pruny and then some.
Mm.
Like,
Oh, that's interesting. We're both water signs. I don't know. Anyway,
do
sorry.
you know your sun? I mean, your moon.
Yes, I'm an Aries moon and I'm a
You're an
Virgo
Aries
rising.
Moon. I'm a Sagittarius moon,
Ah.
which I think makes a lot of sense. Conceptually, yeah, this is an album that I just like wouldn't reach for,
Mhm.
but it is really good.
It's definitely an album that I reach for when I want to feel no when I'm feeling sad, but like something nostalgic, maybe sad can be thrown in there. I don't know. It's validating because the emotion written into the tracks is like so thick that you can listen to this album And it makes me feel better, validated in my,
Interesting.
in my feels.
I will have my thoughts at the end.
Yeah. This is still.
Love lasts a while, you lose the reason.
Sorry.
I'm alive.
Attention.
I don't resist. Find love lasts a while, you lose the reason. Say God alive. The whole place is quiet. There's something that
Yeah. That's very Aaron.
Does her?
Just like the layering of the instruments. Yeah.
Oh my god. That falsetto. Oh.
Conceptually, this fits right in.
Yeah.
Like, he could have called this album Still.
Hey, he could put out another edition of this album and just call it Stick Season Still.
Wait, that's funny. That's really funny.
We need a new album.
That's hilarious. The last 30, 45 seconds, the harmonies, like, I need that all the time.
Yeah,
And he's very selective
Yes.
with when he uses it, which I understand and appreciate. I just want more of it personally.
Yeah, I think it was in the first song when you were like, I wish he layered the
Yeah.
vocals, and I was about to say, you're gonna get it.
But he's so careful.
Yeah.
He doesn't just give it to you.
Mm-hmm. It's in very intentional places.
Like, SSRI doesn't let me
Feel?
feel the whole essence of this song because, and that's such
That's why I got
like
off
an
of
interesting
this.
experience. No, that
Years
is so
ago.
valid. That's so valid.
Yeah, I stopped because I couldn't feel anything. No emotions. I just felt numb.
See, that's not my experience, but I do see major gaps. I am selective. I'm able to control when I'm able to put things in boxes a lot more easily. So like I can access that. Like I'm a very emo person, I would say. But I think probably, and sorry, I said this at the beginning, but like I don't resonate as much with him as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
If these songs were sang, by someone else, I think they would hit me
By
differently.
a woman?
Yeah. They would hit very differently. And that is just my experience
All right.
in listening.
Yeah.
Like that
All
is
right.
just how it is.
Let's go. We got one more.
Only one?
Yep. The View Between Villages. Last track.
till the road begins.
Heavy reverb.
For a minute, the world seemed 17 again. Past Algebrook Road, I'm over the bridge. A minute from home, but I feel so far from there. The day people I knew, they got me surrounded. I'm gripping the wheel. I'm back between villages, and everything's still.
Is there an organ?
Yeah. That's an interesting choice.
That was very Death March of you, Noah Khan.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that is
You're gonna have to
in
pause it. Gracie's
complete
about to start autoplaying.
contrast. I'm not scared of death. I've got dreams again. So that's
He's saying I'm 17 again. I'm not scared of death. I have dreams again. He's looking back.
that's not how I interpreted that. But that makes sense.
I think the View Between Villages is looking at his life when he was younger and all of these things that, happened then. And then, here's his adulthood and he's looking forward and he feels so stuck And I think like the whole album is very much like, oh, I'm in this transitional space in life and I'm not handling it very well. I think this was
that is
marvelous song to end on. And the organ at the end was a choice.
Yeah.
I like it. It's just, I don't know, turning your attention toward death is not what I want Noah to do right now. You know, like at the end of the album, I want like maybe an optimistic, like,
but it's so realistic
let's do it.
because
It
of
is,
that.
yes. Like, it's not what I want, but it might be what it needs. It's fantastic choice.
Again, it's very honest to the subject matter, it's very honest to the concept at its core.
Sonically, it feels like that was a good decision to put that in there. It sounds so good, and it makes you feel like a lot, like a gut punch after the song's like over, basically. Yeah, and they start the organ, and it just feels like, okay. Welcome to the world of Noah Kahan, Abigail.
Yeah, was worth the listen. Homesick is the only song in the whole album that has electric guitar.
Is it?
At least from my knowledge, from my one listen through. Orange Juice is good, but I don't think it's better than this. All right, my top 4.
It's not what I expected, but classic me.
I'm gonna guess your top 4. All My Love.
Yeah.
Come Over.
No.
Everywhere, Everything.
No.
What? New Perspective.
Yes.
Okay. Homesick.
Yes.
The View Between.
No.
Really? Still?
So I think mine are in different places than yours.
Oh, yeah, yours. Yeah, they are.
So my top 4 is Homesick, Growing Sideways, All My Love, and New Perspective. What about you?
Sideways. Okay, for me, Homesick and Going Sideways never went against each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I messed up my...
We're going to standardize this so that this doesn't happen.
What are your top 4?
Okay, my top 4, All My Love, New Perspective, Halloween, and The View Between.
Halloween going up against Homesick was mean because I love them both. That was a difficult decision.
Can you say your top 4 again so I can guess your top 2?
Did you say The View Between?
Yeah.
Homesick, Growing Sideways, All My Love, and New Perspective.
Homesick and Growing Sideways. Homesick. New Perspective. All My Love. So All My Love and Homesick. Homesick. All My Love.
Yeah. Which is very funny because it was like the song
that
got me turned to Noah. So when I first heard it, it was the melody like caught me. The instrumental caught me. It was beautiful, but like the lyrics stick and they hit hard. And just
it's a very universal experience.
Yes.
I think like no matter what your life looks like you have that towards someone.
Yes. Yeah. And I think it's very, like you said, universal. Like it doesn't have to be like a romance.
Yeah.
Like
it can be
any
very
person
much
that was
platonic.
important in your life that you have loved, and anything happens down the road, you're not in contact anymore, anything, like
it's a very, you have to,
it's like an appreciation for a relationship that you used to have.
So much work that goes into being able to have that perspective, because it's almost like you have, and not all, this is not reflective of like all experiences, but it's like you're past the point of anger and forgiveness. You're past anger, you're in forgiveness, which is extremely hard to get to.
Yeah.
In
that song, it feels like he is doing it for himself. That's why I think it feels optimistic. Like he's saying like, yeah, it feels like you said,
he's letting part of it go.
Yes.
He's letting all of it go,
transcending
actually.
whatever happened to make them not be in contact anymore. He is transcending that and saying like, okay, I do love you. I will always love you. Like, and I hope that, what does he say? I can't remember the lyrics exactly, but like something about, at the end of the day, I hope that your scars heal. Just.
Yeah. My top 2 was Halloween and All My Love.
Halloween?
No.
All My
Love. So this is the second. We didn't have the same for Sabrina, but when we did TTPD, second time.
The first time we had I Can Do It With a Broken Heart was both of our favorite.
That was your favorite on the first listen?
Was that not your favorite?
That probably was. Yeah. But that's surprising that it's your first listen.
I mean, I'm a girl's girl. So
yeah, but it's just interesting.
It was interesting. That's also because we did not listen to the anthology when we listened to that first listen. Otherwise.
Well, yes.
But yeah, and then on our second listen to TTPD, 4 months after the first one, we again had the same favorite song and had no idea, and it was LOML. So
Wild. This
Yeah,
is so
this
funny
is super
because
weird.
we got to the same point in such different ways
yes,
too.
we did.
Let me see if
You
I
should
have
just
any other.
play it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I have
Oh,
any other
it's
notes.
so good. Like he's trying to be okay with everything.
Ooh, that ending was really good.
It just hits every time. Every single
He
time.
has no other choice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You have to
There-
accept because
There's
there
nothing else
is
to do.
no other option here. You cannot control what you cannot control.
Mm-hmm.
So all he can do is say, "Ain't a drop of bad blood," because what is the alternative? Rage, like 24/7 rage. But then the like backing, I don't have no idea.
Music?
No, like that.
The backing vocal?
Yeah, that's like consistent. That is very. I think I said the word grounding before.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Oh,
Noah
so good.
Khan, I see you. I respect you. Will I be adding any of these to any playlists? I like Halloween. I think that would go on. I think that will definitely go on my winter 24 playlist. Not my fall one,
Mm.
because I'm not quite there yet.
I'm pretty sure I have All My Love on the one playlist.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that 100% makes sense. Definitely have playlists. I can add that one too. Oh, orange juice. I will also be taking orange juice from this album. Halloween, orange juice. Strawberry wine could grow on me.
It's kind of heavy for a casual. I don't know. I listen to music based on like, what do I feel right now? Cool. What does this song provoke you to feel? And that's how I listen to music.
I have
So-
2 moods.
How binary of you.
I'm very all or nothing. It is one or the other. It is bubblegum K-pop, or it is like Gracie is a good
Oh.
representation of like that other side of me.
Okay, so the reason I even like entertained playing Noah for you at all is because
Gracie's
you listen to Gracie because
She's the gap.
Yes.
Or no,
I
she's
was
the
like
bridge.
or the bridge, yes. I was like, okay, if you listen to you might like Noah.
So
They're very thematically similar in like the longing
yeah, the dread.
and the dread, the
dread of it all.
nostalgia, the like running off of pure nostalgia is probably why I vibe with both of them.
And yeah.
But like, yeah, the music on both of their albums, like production, all of it is so good.
Have you ever heard of Vancouver Sleep Clinic? Very Bon
Sounds
Iver.
like Bon Iver in his falsetto.
I love music like this
That's funny that we both said that.
because it's a very specific type of vocal delivery. I love stuff like this.
This is dreamy.
Yes. Volcano Choir is the other
Hey,
band he's in.
is this him? Oh,
I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs of the 2010s. This is a piece of me that I don't think you see often.
yeah, no.
My
That
lore
was
goes
nice.
deeper than you might think.
Okay.
This
Sorry.
is Noah Khan.
Sorry.
There's more to me than just pop girlies, but that is still my core. I appreciate you bringing this album to the table because I never would have listened to it otherwise. Like I said, I am taking a couple songs with me on the road.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know.
Please, I would love Brat, or I want.
I'm
The-
really... Go ahead.
I just want the rowdy girl pop. I want it because that's not something I play for myself.
I was going to do Chapel next, but we can do Brat next.
No, those were my two. That's what I was going to say, Brat or Chapel. Those were literally what I was going to say. Accidentally had a Chapel song come on today. When
Which
I was
one?
That. I don't remember because
okay.
I heard it and I was like,
I think we have
wait
to
a
do
second,
Chapel
wait a
because
second, and I skipped it.
it's more in your universe, and we're gonna run out of time. That needs to come first. You will
Okay.
resonate a lot more. You'll get so much more out of it. That's like
Sweet, okay.
you'll get something out of Brat, and I'm really excited because Have you ever
Mm-mm.
listened to Charlie?
Never.
Okay. I listened to her first album at my first job at PacSun in the back doing stock.
Okay.
That's when I started listening to Charlie. It was in
Wow.
2013.
Wow.
Chapel's next, and then what's your next choice?
Maybe Hosier?
It was Maisie. Maisie Peters.
Oh, Maisie Peters. I mean, we could do that too.
Well, also Zayn.
Zayn. We'll do Zayn next.
'Kay.
Zayn or Hosier. I can't make up my mind.
All right. Stay tuned for more. We're going to go nourish ourselves. Thank you so much.
See ya.
You know you're doing something right when you feel cringy. Okay? Especially when it comes to content. Like, that is literally the point. 2 hours and 22 minutes total time.
Oh no.